hottest invite was to Doug's winter party.
We told you about the viral sensation last week, all thanks to the handwritten, hand-delivered invitations from its 87-year-old. Well, the party was held on Saturday night. It ended basically Sunday morning, and Doug himself is here along with one of the guests to tell us all about it. But first, a little bit more on that epic bash and how it came to be.
Pouring one for you.
It was the event of the season, thrown by the host who's stolen our hearts. Doug's winter party, drawing dozens of neighbors over the weekend, lucky enough to score an invite to Doug Turner's home in Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
It's been a great connection with a bunch of good neighbors.
Doug's fun-loving spirit inspiring people to throw their own winter parties, joining in as Doug's party was streaming, and thousands more fans from around the country and beyond getting in on the fun.
I thought we were going to have 20 people, maybe 100. There's been thousands registered.
From Texas to North Carolina and all the way north to Calgary, Canada, dancing the night away under a banner with Doug's iconic line. It all started with 87-year-old Doug Turner's party invitation to his neighbor going viral.
It's an invite to a party on February 15th.
The time, 4 p.m., until the cops arrive.
The cops never showed up.
Neighbor Michelle Hernandez's video of Doug hand-delivering her invitation now has more than 2 million views. Social media lighting up with news of the party.
I think everybody should have a neighbor like Doug.
And celebrities like Michael Bublé joining in on the fun.
Doug, your winter party. Sounds amazing.
Fan mail arriving from around the world.
From Australia, my sweet neighbor inviting us to his party. And there's my picture on the front.
And donations pouring in from people eager to keep Doug's party well stocked.
In the box. Build up the strength of a neighborhood, yeah. To me, it's part of humanity, I guess. Somebody had to start it, and maybe this will continue to go on, during the spring, summer, and fall, and around every year.
Doug Turner proving bringing neighbors together never gets old.
So I hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
Doug joins us now fresh from his winter party along with his neighbor and party guest, Michelle Hernandez. We are so thrilled to have both of you guys here. Doug, I heard that you said it was a rager. How did it go Saturday night?
It was a rager, yeah. We started at 4 p.m. and most of the 24 people invited showed up, and we just ate food and drank beer, and they even snuck into my whiskey stash and drank that, and that was pretty wild. It lasted until midnight.
You're a Scotch guy, so it's okay if they took the whiskey, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Now, Michelle, it was your video that first captured this.
Right.
What did you think when he shows up on your doorstep? You and your husband, or you're new to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Did you think this is just how this neighborhood gets down?
I will say, moving away from the city and coming to a new neighborhood, we definitely were looking for community, and very lucky that we found that here. Have my Doug. I was just working from home that day, and I just happened to open the door. I hear the doorbell ring, and it's Doug. And he's letting me know that he is having a winter party. And when I say goodbye, we had a conversation. I then go inside and I read the invite, and it says 4 p.m. till the cops come. And I just felt like it was such a cute moment, and it's not necessarily the content that I usually put out there, but it captured the world and people love them now.
So let's start with priorities. First, did the cops come?
Yes, there was a patrol lady out there during the night. They told me she was there. I never saw her. So, yeah.
They didn't shut it down, though. They said,
they
enjoy
didn't
yourself.
The music wasn't too loud.
A little bit. What do you make, Doug? What do you make of this response? It's gone viral. You said you've been flooded with cards and letters and boxes of popcorn and booze and Coke, whatever you need.
Yeah. I think it's kind of embarrassing to me because my dad was not a braggart and he hated it, so he'd be unhappy with this. But the thing I do like about it is if other people really are setting up parties for their neighborhood friends, that's going to be a good thing in the country because we're kind of divided now. This might fix some of that, I hope.
Well, it feels like what it really shows is people just want connection. People just want to be with each other and have a good time. You think it's also about the fact it wasn't an email, it wasn't a text, it was a handwritten note.
That's what people say, but that's all we did. I can't even type except on plastic phone. But so it had to be hand designed. Yeah.
Our booking producer, Chelsea Damberg, delivered a handwritten invitation to you to come on the show, and you said that resonated with you.
Yeah, because it looked kind of like she stole it from my idea, but I kept that. I'm going to keep that thing. Yeah.
Is it safe to say we're doing part two? Are we doing this again?
Well, It might be quieter.
2026, what's the one thing you would do differently next time around?
I'd probably just go with paper and no emails or no electronic stuff.
So online, keep it off. Keep it off.
Can we get an invite next year?
Yes.
I know it's an exclusive party, but Peter and I know how to dance.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
I don't dance, so you can show me how to do it.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, it looks like you're going to have plenty of leftovers that may last you for a couple more parties in the months.
At least, yeah.
I think so.
Michelle, it has been great to meet you and to have you here. Doug, America loves you. We're glad that we got to introduce you in person to the rest of the
I love America because I'm also a Canadian, yeah.
We love Canadians too.
Appreciate you.
Thank you guys so much. All right, it's time for another check of the weather. Al, over to you.
Oh, thank you, Doug.